I'm back. Here I am. Hello. That sucked. I went into all the options and I was trying to make it faster. But it just broke the stream. And I ended up going to face rig and lowering the quality because I realized it is taking like way too much quality. Way too much CPU. Haha, fuck. I'm stupid. Hopefully it'll be better now at least. I'm still kind of, unsure. Did everyone leave? God damn it. Whoops. Hey! Maybe I fixed it, maybe I didn't, I don't know. I changed the settings on FaceRig, and I changed some options in Streamlabs, but then I broke it. So it took me longer than expected. The legs are maybe too big, but it's kind of hard. I'm tired. When can I go back to sleep? Thank God. Oops. I think it might have not even been Streamlabs, it might have just been that FaceRig was fucking all my shit up. Which is fair, because FaceRig, let's face it, it's not super good. But it is working better now. FaceRig it just takes so much CPU and so much memory. And I guess I understand, but at the same time it's annoying. Oh, good. See, this is why it sucks to stream late. Cause usually I'll just ask people. Oh yeah, when I bought FaceRig, people were saying that there was a sequel coming out, and it looks good, but also it's not out yet, and I'm just waiting. People are really complaining about the fact that it's like monthly instead of one-term payment, but the monthly is, from what I saw, the monthly's so cheap that it's basically like the same price as FaceRig. But instead of being one-time payment, it's just the whole year. You just have to pay like $12 a year, which isn't a lot. And it's like, you can like just, if you know you're not going to use FaceRig, not FaceRig, if you know you're not going to use animes, is it anime? I think it's called animes. You can just pause the subscription. Yeah, like, on Steam, there were people, a ton of people complaining that they couldn't pay, like, $1 or $1 something a month. If you're just gonna use it a few times, pay the subscription you can just pay the subscription for the month, and then if you think you're not gonna use it again, cancel the subscription and do the same thing next time you use it. It's not more expensive. You just have to remember to cancel the subscription. It might be a one-time subscription per year at the same time, which is, again, it's the same price as FaceRig, just once per year instead of one-time purchase. I don't remember if you have to pay it monthly or yearly, but it's so cheap. It's not expensive. It's like, it just means if they change the, like, it's one thing if it's like Adobe, you know, because Adobe is super overpriced for what it does. and Adobe has been fucking people over for years. So, pirate Photoshop. But the FaceBreak Animation team are an indie company, so it just means that if they're changing to subscription base, they just need more money to produce the product. Like, it's one thing when it's like, but let's face it, the only people who actually pay for Photoshop are companies. Like, the problem with Photoshop is it's not even that Photoshop is too expensive. Is that they changed it to a monthly subscription, and also, it works terrible. I avoid using Photoshop as much as possible because it's so fucking bloated with things that, like, Photoshop does everything for everyone, but that means it ends up being just so bloated and so used. Most, like, 90% of the people who use Photoshop aren't going to be using 100% of Photoshop. Like, if Photoshop had, like, subversions that were just, like, one for drawing, one for drawing and painting, one for photo editing, one for design, and they just cut out all the features that don't need to be in that version of Photoshop, they'll just end up, they can make it cheaper and, like, have not everyone pirate their software, but Adobe's a terrible company, as seen by literally every program they output. I'm lucky that, like, I work on my own, so I don't have to pay for Photoshop. I just use the... God, what Photoshop do I even use? I think it's CS5. At one point I did have a legitimate version of Photoshop, because I got it from school. But, like, I use Photoshop so little, especially now that I got Clip Studio Paint, which is also expensive. But Clip Studio Paint does so much more for drawing and making comics than Photoshop does, and it's not, like, horribly bloated and a complete mess. And I think it is cheaper than Photoshop. He looks fine. I think he's a little tall because he's not on level with Finn. To be a little shrunk down. He's supposed to be a little chubby, but not too much. Oh, that's the wrong transform. LMAO. I used to use Manga Studio. But, I started using... I just ended up using Psy all the time, but then now I've been trying to use Clip Studio Paint more often because it's really helpful for comics. Because it has, like, the frames and the materials. Excuse me, may I use this? It is not letting me use it. I should probably figure it out, but I won't. So I'm tired. Wait, I think this one downloaded. Let's see. Okay. I've been really enjoying Clip Studio Paint, especially because you can download poses and stuff, which means I don't have to use, like... I use Design It All a lot to make poses. And let's rasterize this. But, Clip Studio has in-program 3D models, which are really helpful for comics and doing just illustration, because you can't always find the right reference. God, I'm tired. I wanted to stream for 2 hours, but I think I'll only stream for an hour and a half. And just... Where's the... Look, I don't have a brain today. Brain gone. Brain machine broke. Not colorized. What am I doing? Please. Please, may I have some black and white? I don't remember how you put things in black and white. When you get to like the weekends after working like 50 hours the entire week, either on drawing or just on things related to drawing, I just end up so brain dead. It's like I lose my brain cells through the week and just I have to sleep the entire weekend to fix it. Seriously, am I stupid? Where is the... I'm stupid. Where's my phone? I can't believe I need to Google where a huge shift is in Clip Studio Paint. Guys, I'm fucking stupid. I'm just dumb. I got no brain. God, that was so dumb. Like, holy shit. I forgot where everything was. And yes, I haven't been using Clip Studio for a while. I haven't been using it as long as I've used other things, but that was so dumb. God damn. There is not enough caffeine in the world to fix being fucking dumb. Okay, this is... This hair needs to be a little fluffier. That's more like it. This head is about here. Today is a dumb bitch disease day. His eyebrows are lower and he has much bigger eyes, so it's useful to see where they start and end. There we go. Proportions. If you compare the two, you can see more like the difference in their facial proportions. Like he has... Actually, I forgot the mouth. Like, he has a bigger chin, and his head is also slimmer. Has a rounder head. With a bigger forehead because his eyebrows are lower. Fuck. Pro tips. Small things like always having a character wear stripes or like a plaid, or just like small things. It contributes a lot to a character's personality. God, I'm fucking tired. God damn. I hope next week I actually get like a good amount of normal sleep and everything goes well and I can have a stream where I'm not just being fucking stupid the entire time. Some people stream and then they completely lose like their brain cells because you have to Because streaming does not, and having to talk while you work does occupy, or play games, it occupies, you know, your brain CPU. But that's not my problem. My problem is that when I stream, sometimes I'm just fucking stupid. I can talk at the same time I work, I usually do, because I don't know how to shut up, so even if no one's listening to me, I'm still talking. But in this case, I'm just being dumb. Like, it's not hard to talk while drawing. I've done it before. It's not generally something that bothers me. Sometimes I just don't have brain cells, and it has nothing to do with streaming. It's just more apparent in streaming, because everyone can see how fucking dumb I'm being. Like, goddamn. It feels like I'm running at 20 FPS. I should probably also do the thing for body proportions. This doesn't look right. I might try to nap after I get off stream, but let's face it, it's not gonna happen. Because I have zero ability to sleep. It's like my body decided that no, sleep isn't important. So even if I'm really tired right now, it's not gonna happen. It won't, and just tired bitch. Actually, I should probably be drawing characters that will appear on chapter 1 instead of other chapters, but don't want to think right now. I'm just drawing the characters I already have a good idea of what they're gonna look like. These are some nice gems. And I like I did a little screen capture over there so everyone can see what song I'm listening to. I don't know if the size is right, but it's over there. It looks fucking bad. Maybe instead of sleeping, I'll just play some video games and chill out for a while and then go to work and get shit done. Well, I leave the lookup reference. Just like so much went wrong. I should have taken it as a bad omen when all the electricity just fucking went. Usually my parents aren't home on weekends, and I specifically told my mom, please don't interrupt me. I am doing a stream, and it is work stuff. I am not just hanging out. This is part of my job, kind of. She doesn't need to know that I have 4 viewers. And she knew that, she remembered that, she forgot the oven was on and turned on the tea kettle and the electricity just went yeet. And I should have taken that as a sign. And then I had, obviously my computer also turned off. And when I turned it back on, it wasn't working. and I had to reboot it again and do a bunch of computer crap. And even then, I still went on with the stream because I have no idea what a bad omen is. Like I said, I have no brain. I'll draw Boob. Boob is just... here. It's just a slight curve. Again, what do people wear? A pole sounds good. Black pants? Sure. Also, skinny pants, I guess. Shoes. I don't know. Maybe sandals, but sandals are hard to draw. Then again, if you only have one functioning arm most of the time, you probably would wear sandals. Oh god, what if I gave a search for Crocs? No, that's just evil. Maybe sandals and socks. Like Japanese sandals, so it doesn't look completely dumb. The kind that you do wear with socks. God. I shouldn't be allowed around other human beings when I'm tired. I'm not giving her Crocs! Don't make me draw Crocs! They're so ugly! I really don't understand. Like, Crocs are comfy. I can understand wearing Crocs. For stuff, I actually own a pair of off-brand Crocs for walking the dog. I don't understand people who wear Crocs for fashion. They don't look good. Like, even like, you know, with the cross charms? It's so weird. Like, the silhouette of Crocs is just... it's so blobby and bad. Yet, I am kind of a sneakerhead. I spent too long thinking about my shoes. Yeah, that looks right. Funny for who? I wouldn't find it funny. Probably a dark coat, but maybe a tone. I have this one? Smaller, maybe? This. Wait, I don't know how to use masks on close to you yet. Dumb bitch moment. Can I just erase? No. That's the wrong layer. Just gonna rasterize it. And then... did I move the character? Oh, I did, I'm stupid. I'm gonna finish the basics for the searcher and then stop streaming. Because I just... brain not working. Currently, the brain cells, the few brain cells I have left, are on strike. I'm really feeling like trying comms, but at the same time I'm just tired, and I know that I wouldn't like anything I'm doing, and then I would get mad and have to redo everything. That's the thing with like doing comics as an occupation. If you force yourself to draw even when you know you're not drawing very well, and you're kind of tired and things are not going well, they're just gonna look bad, and because you're doing a comic, and things have to flow nicely into each other for people to actually want to read it. If you fuck up, you have to redraw the whole thing. Like doing a really bad page in the middle of a number of decent pages, and then you wake up the next day and you'll look at it and it's just terrible, and you have to redraw it, and you just wasted a bunch of time. Maybe fuzzy eyebrows? Yeah. I had times where I kept drawing even though nothing was coming out right. And it was just so fucked up that I had to just delete a bunch of stuff and redraw it because I have enough pride to not post things that are obviously bad. Like, a lot of times, when you draw something badly, it's better to just throw the whole thing out and redraw it and try and fix it. Just sort of from a fresh perspective. Actually, I wasn't sure how I wanted to draw this character. I wasn't sure as if I've already figured it out, and I'm not just fucking cribbing the entire thing. Not cribbing, that's stealing. I mean, making up the entire thing as I go along. God, my face is itchy. Let's see. Sure, in the back looks good and it makes sense, because if you only have one arm, you probably don't want to have long hair. Then narrow monolith eyes. Eyebrows should probably be lower. And we'll eye marks to denote someone who's a little older. Did the entire face pretty just up? No, there it goes. every time I look over and FaceBreak's not working, as soon as I say something about it, it starts working again, which is suspicious. God! I'm so tired. I want to talk to the people who designed the human body. Because when you sleep more and you feel bad and sleepy because you slept more, that makes no fucking sense. That should be illegal. Yeah, Tinder job. Like, if you sleep 20 hours, you should feel fucking great. Instead of just being worse off than before. I would like a refund on having a body, please. This shit doesn't work. It doesn't look quite like I wanted to, but... probably fine. You got the receipt for your shitty body? Did you pay for your body in credit or cash? And then cutting hair. Tomorrow I have to go. I have to remember that I have face rig on, so I just don't put my face over put my hand over half the face and ruin everything. Head too heavy. Need to prop it up. Tomorrow I have to go to the doctor, and then I have to go to the mall to buy stuff. Mall/supermarket. I gotta go to the ATM to pay some bills, because I am unfortunately an adult, and I unfortunately did not have the money in the bank when I was supposed to pay for something. Now I have to pay for it with direct deposit. Maybe have just an extra hair strand. No, I don't like it. I don't like this, but I don't know why. That's not a lot, though. Half of character design is just figuring out why you don't like something. And you will leave there are some people who just draw characters and are happy with them. Yeah, one very long hair at the top. It just kind of merges with the others. Not like that. That's better. It's not perfect, but better. I have time. This character doesn't show up in chapter 1. Before I stream next week, I'm probably gonna go and find a bunch of music that I can use. And just have some nice little folder of music. Or I could figure out why Soundtrack by Twitch doesn't work, but that's more effort. That's good enough for now. Oops. I just got a real big tire today. I'm probably gonna go back later in a few days with fresh eyes so I can refine these. You shouldn't just try to hammer out character designs. You need to like have some time to think about it. Actually, it's even when you're just illustrating things, if you take some time off to like let your eyes rest from what you're doing and then look at it again, it's better than just trying to do everything at once. Because your brain gets tired. You gotta give your brain some time to like relax and figure out, and because your eyes get used to what you're drawing. That's why doing the thing where you're like, where's the, yeah. When you do the little flip thing, it doesn't help me, but it helps other people. You can, like, look at it better. But I find that really helps for me, so I have to take a few days off. So also why I like working on comics in batches. Some people, like, sketch the comic, and then they just ink it and draw it, and close to your paint's crashing. Some people will, like, do one page at a time. Just sketching, paneling, lettering, inking, or another order. But I like storyboarding a scene and then sketching the entire scene, like 6 pages, and then inking it, so I have some time to get a fresh perspective of what I'm doing. But it doesn't work for everyone. Yeah, I find that the flip thing never works for me. It looks the same sometimes, and also usually when I do take a few days off, it still looks fine. It's just that it gives me a chance to think things through. Sometimes you just can't see the problem. You just can't see the problem until you take some time off and let your brain think it over. Brains are weird, and you draw just as much with your brain as you do with your hands. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here, and I dropped my phone. Oh man. I don't understand. I have, you know how people have, like, original characters, and they do things like shift them with their other original characters, or like do original character art trades. Like, they're so invested in their characters, and I have, like... I write things and characters exist. How do people care about their characters? Like, you made them, you know everything that happens to them. It's just, it's your brainchild. Like, I'll obsess over characters from video games and manga, but it's so weird to do it with my own characters. Can't do it. Hand's probably a little too big for proportions, but it's fine. Just gonna... I do want to end the stream, I'm just... Rain? Rain, please? Okay. So, there's something in the face I don't like, but I think I need to take a break and think about it. It is so hard not to keep overworking the same thing even when it stops working. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here and go rest for a little bit because I'm very tired. And hopefully next week I'll feel better and I'll be able to just stream for a little longer. Good night, everyone. Bye.